Om Shanti. Today is Murli, 22nd October 2021, Bap Dada Madhuban. Essence, sweet children, don't be afraid of Maya, no matter how much she tries to make you forget. Don't get tired. Wake up at Amrit Vela and make full effort to stay in remembrance. Question: which children can claim a high number from their efforts? Answer: those who completely sacrifice themselves to the Father, that is, those who surrender themselves, are the ones who go ahead of the others. Children surrender themselves to the Father, and the Father surrenders himself to the children. You now give everything old and worth nothing, your minds, bodies, and wealth, to the Father, and He gives you the sovereignty of the world in return. This is why He is called the Lord of the poor. The Father has come to donate to poor Bharat. Song: show the path to the blind, dear God. Murli's important points. Om Shanti, sweetest, extremely sweet children. That is what would be said, it is not. He is the unlimited Father and He has unlimited love. He says, you sweet, long lost and now found children, heard the song. Only the one Father shows you the path. No one on the path of devotion can show you the path. There, they continue to stumble. Now, although you have found the path, Maya doesn't allow your intellects to remain permanently connected to the Father. The Father says, consider yourselves to be souls and remember me, the purifier Father. The Father is the ocean of knowledge. He is the bestower of the knowledge of the Gita. He gives you the sovereignty of heaven. That is, He grants you salvation. Krishna cannot be called the ocean of knowledge. There is only the one ocean. The earth is completely surrendered by the ocean. It is all just one ocean, but it has been divided up. You understand that the whole world was Bharat and that you were the masters of it. There is also the song, Baba, we claim from you the sovereignty of the world, which no one can snatch away from us. Here they even fight over water. They have to pay hundreds of thousands of rupees to get water from one another. You children are receiving the kingdom of the whole world, exactly as you did in the previous cycle. The Father has given each of you a third eye of knowledge. The Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, is the bestower of knowledge. The Father says, my directions are not complicated. Other studies are so complicated. This is very easy. You come to know the Creator and the beginning, middle, and end of the creation, and then tell others how you can have been around the cycle of 84 births. You now have to return home with the Father. The Father has also told you that many storms of Maya will come. Don't be afraid of them. The Father says, don't get tired. Acha, stay in remembrance for 1 minute and then sit again the next day and then the day after. Definitely have the determination to have remembrance. Many storms will come to anyone who indulge in vice. Purity is the main thing. Today, this world is an impure brothel. Tomorrow, it will be the pure Shiva temple, Shivalaya heaven. You know that this is an old body. The Father teaches you souls. The Father gives you the example of military people. They carry those sanskars and so they join the army again. Similarly, those who study the scriptures carry those sanskars with them and so they learn the scriptures by heart from childhood. They are then praised for that. Those who go from here are praised from childhood. It is the soul that imbibes knowledge. However, the karmic accounts that remain have to be settled. They will claim their inheritance from the Father. It is said that at the end, Oho Prabhu, God, your divine activities are wonderful. You now understand? Oho Baba, your divine activities are such according to the drama plan. Baba, your acts are completely different from those of all human beings. Those who do good service for the Father receive a very good prize. They are threaded in the rosary of victory. This is spiritual knowledge which the Father, the Spirit, gives the spirits. All human beings only remember bodies. The Father says, I am the Lord of the poor. Only you poor ones surrender yourselves to me. Donations are always given to the Father. Poor. For instance, when someone has a college built, that is not a donation to the poor. That is not in the name of God, but it is still a donation when someone opens a college. He receives the fruit of that. He will have a good education in his next birth. That is the blessing he receives. The maximum donations and charity are performed in Bharat. You now have the knowledge of the tree, the drama, etc. in your intellects. You also know the Father's part. It is shown in the Mahabharat war that only 5 Pandavas were saved. Okay. What happened then? Definitely those who studied Raja Yoga ruled the kingdom. Previously, you don't know anything either. Baba also used to study the Gita, etc. He used to worship Narayan. He loved the Gita so much. Even while traveling by train, he studied the Gita. Just engage yourself in Baba's service. It is said, if you let go, you become free. Continue to renounce body consciousness. Simply remember the Father, and from being like monkeys, you will become worthy of being seated in a temple. The Father also gives the examples of the budging moth and the tortoise. Those people then took these examples onto the path of devotion. You know now who the insects are. You are the budging moths and you budge this knowledge. This example refers to this time. To the sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the mother, the father, Bap Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children. Essence for Dharana. First point, in order to become worthy of being seated in a temple, Renounce body consciousness. Engage yourself in doing spiritual service. Second point, constantly maintain zeal and happiness about who is teaching you. Never stop making effort. Only let jewels of knowledge emerge through your lips. Blessing. May you overcome your subtle and strong bondages and become free from bondage with your Yoga Yukta stage. First point, the sign of being Yoga Yukta is to be free from bondage. In becoming Yoga Yukta, the greatest final bondage is to consider yourself to be sensible and to consider Srimad to be the wonder of your own intellect. It is mixing your own intellect with Srimad and is called ego of the intellect. Second point, when someone gives you a single signal about a weakness or when someone tells you something bad, if you have any waste thoughts, that too is a bondage. When you overcome these bondages and make your stage equal in victory and defeat, praise and defamation, you will then be said to be completely free from bondage. Slogan: to consider everything before you act on something is a quality of a knowledgeful soul. अच्छा, ओम शांति.